faɗa a gani ya raba da su dukkan wanka da su
Please, yeah, we don't need to crowd here, please. The father is coming to receive me from here. Since he's disembarking here, they should line up here. Now we're talking about the chairs. The chairs are coming. No, guys, Heads. Where is the founder?
Samurian. Step out.
When it comes to this, you get to please. Please.
Would have issues. Someone this way, please.
Professor Ibrahim, that is named in the name of Allah. We are cutting the ribbon. Alhamdulillah. Thank you, Your Excellency. The building by His Excellency, sir. Thank you, Your Excellency. By the right, please. Your Excellency, you're welcome. President and founder president should sit here. Excellency, please. You're welcome to the Senate building of the university. All visitors should sit by the right, and faculty staff of the university by the left. The founder is sitting next to the president of MAAUN, Nigeria. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Your Excellency, sir, our distinguished guests that are here seated with him, the protocol as we kick off the program in the Senate building of this university, we welcome all invited guests for this very important visit to the university. Prior to this time, here Hassan Musi, who passed away a week ago. Thank you, Your Excellencies. Thank you, Your Excellencies. You can get seated. By recognition, I will start by our August visitor, His Excellency Dr. Atiku Abubakar, the former Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, a presidential aspirant under the flag of PDP, the national chairman. I see so many faces of the eminent persons of this country. Permit me to write on the existing protocol before I get the actual names of those that are here. On my list, I have the national chairman, Iochi Ayu, of the PDP, former Vice President Alhaji Namadi Sambo, and the sitting governor of Sokoto State, His Excellency Alhaji Tambol is also here. I say former governor of Jigawa State, His Excellency Alhaji Sule Lamido. I also say former governor of Sokoto State, Alhaji Bafarawa, our very own distinguished Senator Maryam Ibrahim Shekaro, who is also seated in the building. The vice presidential candidate of PDP,
American University of Nigeria, Kano. So, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Ar-Rahmanirrahim. Maliki Yawmiddin. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. Ihdinas siratal mustaqim. Siratal ladzina an'amta 'alaihim ghairil maghdubi 'alaihim waladdallin. Allahumma ajirna minan nar. Ya mujiru, ya mujiru, ya mujir. Allahumma rabbana atina fid dunya hasanatan wa fil akhirati hasanatan wa qina azaban nar. Rabbi zalni muqimas salati wa min zurriyati rabbana wa taqabbal du'a. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifun wa salamun alal mursalin walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. So I welcome Excellency Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, Wazir in Adamawa GCON, former Vice President, Federal Republic of Nigeria. I also welcome serving and former governor here present. I also welcome distinguished senator, serving and former. I also welcome honorable member of Federal and State Assembly, serving and former, founder, chairman, governing council, Maryam Abacha, American University of Nigeria, and Maryam Abacha, American University of Niger, all the principal officers, members of the press, and I also welcome ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. On behalf of the Maryam Abacha American University, I welcome to you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Muhammad Israr, the President of Maryam Abacha American University of Nigeria, Kano. Okay. Permit me to properly welcome the current governor of Delta State, His Excellency Dr. Ifeanyi Ikowa, and the vice presidential candidate for the PDP. Your Excellency, sir, you are welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, this occasion of today is, like I earlier said, to give due to who due is due. The presidential candidate of the PDP, His Excellency Dr. Atiku Abubakar, like I said, set the ball rolling in the education subsector by providing an affordable, world-class education in Adamawa State in the name of American University of Nigeria. And today, sister institutions like our own are following his footsteps to make sure that we provide the much-needed education to the teeming youth of this country. Government alone will not shoulder this responsibility, and like it's the tradition all over the world, private universities has come to stay. We will continue to expand our horizon to provide the much-needed education for Africa and the world at large. At this juncture, the building is named after His Excellency, and by protocol, we are going to allow him give us some remarks based on this occasion today. Your Excellency, sir.
The school was populated by American Peace Corps, and most of them were young college graduates from the United States, not even married. So these were now the people who continued to be our teachers until we got to the final year Form 5, and we took the West African Examinations Council. Now, that was my first interaction with the American system of education and the impact they made in my life. Of course, after that, I went back to ABU and continued with my education. Now, when I now decided to give back to the society, I decided that I should adopt the American system of education that saw me through my secondary education. And I, of course, started from kindergarten. Most of you should know that in the American system, you start with kindergarten, you go to elementary. From elementary to junior high, they call it from junior high to senior high, and from senior high to college, and college is the university. So I made a concept of an educational or American educational system based on one location. You start from your kindergarten until you go to college in one location. You just move from one location to the other until you finish your graduate studies. You can decide to do your master's and do your PhD you can also decide after your PhD to teach, like many of them we have now. In other words, what I tried to establish was from cradle to grave educational system. You start from your cradle, you finish your education, you teach until you retire, until you die, and we bury you there. So that was how I came about the American system of education as I established in my home state. The only problem I had was I had to now enter into a formal management agreement with the American University, Washington, D.C., with whom we signed a management agreement for an initial period of about 10 years, which they have now done and finished. We still hire many of our faculty from the United States or Nigerians who have graduated in the United States or Nigerians who are conversant with the American educational system. But again, here we are. We had to have a problem with NUC. NUC, being a typically British established organization, found it very difficult, even in adopting our normal nomenclature. When we decide to call our vice chancellor presidents, they will not agree. We went back and forth. They insisted we must, go with the Nigerian nomenclature. And we said, no, we are not going with the Nigerian nomenclature. We kept on arguing with them until eventually they conceded. And even summer school. We were conducting very regular summer schools. And then one day we just had an NUC executive secretary who came and canceled summer schools. Very, very dogmatic approach to education. I remember meeting the current Minister of Education at the Oxford University and the Oxford University Islamic Center, I think in 2015 or 16. 15. And I said, Mr. Minister, your children, 3 of them graduated from my school. And they graduated in less than 3 years. How come you are now the Minister of Education and an executive secretary of NUC is coming to say that there should be no summer schools? And he said he was not aware. I said, okay, you are now aware, go back and tell him to reverse it. We are still struggling. It is unbelievable. This is a minister whose children went to that school and benefited from the system. And he could not rule an executive secretary who has in fact already left, finished his term and left. Except of recent, when I raised up the issue again, and a new NUC executive secretary said, please, go ahead with your summer schools. So, the president of the American University, Maryam Abacha, American University, Kano, and also the founder and chancellor. We don't have anything like chancellor in our own nomenclature. All our nomenclature is American. I am a founder, but I don't sit even in the board of, or governing board. I don't. I am not consulted on the management of the university. We have a governing council. Of course, we have a board of trustees. That's it. So let me use this opportunity to thank the management of the Maryam Abacha American University, Kano, for giving me the honor to come and commission this building, which is named after me. I have been wondering, I was asking even my party chairman in the car, how come, what have I got to do with this university that I am being asked to come and, commission a building? I don't have a relationship with the Abachas. I don't know who are the founders of this university. So, but let me express my delight to have met this young man who is the founder, and I have been made to understand he is also the founder of the American University in Niger Republic, and he's planning to have another American University in Kaduna, did you say? So I want to congratulate you. I don't know why you have decided to do your own American university or system of education, but I believe it provides variety. Whether we like it or not, today the American system of education has produced the most powerful and the most advanced country in the world, and that is the United States. Whatever we may say about it, I believe if the educational system was not that good enough, there is no way they would have found themselves as the leader of the world, be it technology, be it whatever. Today, the United States is the leader of the world. So there must be something good. Remarks. When we started the university, first of all, I made sure I provided a free computer to every student for the first 5 years, because we are so technologically advanced in our teaching and research that I was telling the people of this country, even Google of the United States, I found out that there was more traffic in a remote northeastern location in Nigeria than there is in Lagos or Abuja or anywhere else. And when they tried to investigate, they found out that the root cause of that traffic was the American University of Nigeria, Yola. And they flew all the way from the United States to Lagos, Abuja, and then Abuja, they found themselves to Yola. And so the massive infrastructure, IT infrastructure that we have in Yola, that enables us to teach our students virtually without being even in the class. So, founder of the Maryam Abacha American University, and the president of the university, governing council, faculty, students, I wish to congratulate you on this milestone achievement, and I wish you success. I hope one day we will find an avenue to cooperate and collaborate, between our institutions. So I am honored to have been invited to commission one of your schools. I wish you every success. God bless you all. Thank you.
As a private university established within the zone, we have over 1,000 students that matriculated, and the current JAM in the history of Nigeria and the current JAM profile for new intake, we are clocking around 22,000 applicants. We can only take maybe 1,000. So thank you so much for paving the way for us, and we remain ever grateful for the work you did before our establishment of the university here. And I would like to also tell you that we had a university in the same name in Republic of Niger, Maradi to be precise. The university is almost 10 years now, and that is why we started the work, and we now delocalize to Nigeria in the same name. Even the delocalization of the name was a tug of war with the NUC, because they believe you have to change the name, you cannot bring in your name from elsewhere. But alhamdulillah, because of the work you did, they now understood that more universities are needed for the teeming population of youth we have that should be educated. Nigeria is the giant of Africa. There is no excuse for us to be crossing borders to Cameroon, Benin Republic, and other places that are lesser in everything we see as cardinal principles of development. Nigeria needs to have more universities, more public, more private universities for our teeming population. Thank you, Your Excellency. Permit me to now invite our president. We call him the Chancellor. We call him the founder, Professor Adamu Abubakar Gwarzo, who is a polyglot speaker. He speaks about 15 languages and international local languages. Professor Adamu will, I don't know which language are you using to communicate today? Thank you.
Sorry. One, Kano was 3. So the arrival of Maryam Abacha, American University of Niger, assisted a lot of our nurses to have a bachelor degree in nursing. So you see, we have graduated a lot today. Our university is rated in the US. As I'm talking to you now, Maryam Abacha American University is the only Francophone university that its certificate is not evaluated in America and UK because of the standard of education. We thank you, the former Vice President, for your experience, and we will continue to emulate your experience. And we are calling the youth of the country. They should give you assistance so that you can move the country forward. Because at this time around, honestly, the former Vice President, we need somebody like you. I'm not a politician. I don't have any banner of I'm not a politician, but I'm trying to be realistic. I'm trying to be realistic. At this juncture, in Nigeria, we need somebody like Atiku Abubakar. Because somebody to establish APTI is not easy, because I know what happened in Maradi. But if you go to APTI, the standard of APTI is 99% according to American rates. So it is very important to tell, it's very important the youth, they should try and emulate Alhaji Atiku Abubakar. So I shouldn't take much of your time. Ladies and gentlemen, merci beaucoup. Thank you. Je vous souhaite bonne chance. Au revoir.
Thank you, Your Excellency. The next group is the faculty staff of the university alongside the secretary. Thank you. Thank you, Your Excellency. Thank you, Your Excellency.
Abang Baba, Allah ƙara lafiya. Ƙara lafiya. Abang Baba, Allah ƙara lafiya.
ina Abubakar yake Allah kai ku lafiya Allah kai ku lafiya Vice President Okay, bye bye. Ai gashi nan. Bai wuce ba. Bai wuce ba. Adamu, okay. Ayo doctor ba? That's why I appreciate. I'm really excited with this engagement. Thank you. Give way. You know, I told you I will not give any information. No, this is not this. No. But that Sorry.